Check, 1, 2, 3. Study Boy New Zealand. I gotta pop this chat out. Ah, Dr. Fish. Wow, I'm really pink. Hold on. My camera's kinda, well. Oh well. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I was just sitting around and, well, you can only see my one husky back there. She went into her kennel. The kennel's open. She doesn't have to be in there. Ozzy, he's down. You can't see him over here, but he's here. 3QS. Ah, well, my monitor does. So I was just sitting around watching some news, smoking some cigarettes, and see what's going on is, man, my fan's really working. Why is that fan working so hard? Man, that might even come through the mic. See if I can, well, oh well. It is what it is. You'll be the next big thing. Brown dwarf? Whoa! 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 Well, to be the next big thing, you gotta actually stream more 3QS. 30S. Did I say Q? 30S. 30S! But I've got relatives over, and my dog doesn't get along with strangers, even the relatives he considers strangers. And, I mean, not my daughter and my son who live here, but my other son's over with his wife. They're sleeping. And so my daughter's in the bedroom with my wife, so that's kind of out, you know. Oh, wrong one. That was supposed to be. But anyway, so I'm out in the garage with the dogs, and I'm smoking bong. Loads wacky, get the 2-footer out. You know we got that fire. Hey, people forget, Brown Dwarf, I'm X420. But I was 420 for 20. Yeah, I want to put my collar up and look like I'm cool. I was 420 for 20 years, so I can still relate to that community. It never, like, leaves you just because I don't partake. So it's 30s. Like, yeah, I figured it out. It was my bad. My bad. My music going? Oh, yeah, I got a little music going. I don't know if you can hear it. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. It's one of my old tracks. Some of these are so old, I've used them for so long, I gotta put some new music together. That sometimes they get tagged on with YouTube, like advertising sharing or something, like they became copyrighted from the library or something like that. So yeah, so here we are. I figured, well, I'll fire up a live stream for a little bit. I actually made some coffee. We'll see if it wakes me up. Cameron's, of course. Oh, that's so cool. As in born in the 1930s. Give me a little credit, study boy. Oh my goodness. I got a bunch of sugar and a bunch of cream in here. It should wake me up. Irish coffee? Nah, this is just regular cream and sugar. It's so bad for you, but I just love coffee. I got a whole fresh pot, so if this one runs out, I'll get more. Yeah, and it's funny. I have, now some of you know, Ozzy, my husky. Well, we sort of, for the moment anyway, it's going okay. We have 2 huskies now. We have two. It's kind of weird how it came about. My son sort of brought one into the house. He took over the ownership from a friend, which basically means dad's taking care of the second husky. And she is so opposite of Ozzy. Her name's Harmony. There's a short little video I just did recently so you can kind of see her. She's so cute. What happened to Doc? Doc? Call me stupid, Brown Dwarf. What do you mean, Doc? What happened to Doc? Doc, like, what's up, Doc? Doc. What happened to Doc? Oh, Dr. Fish? Dr. Fish, is that what you mean? Yeah, fish. Yeah, I figured it out. I'm a little slow. And you gotta remember, there's a delay. There's a delay in the chat a little bit. Fish comes in and probably lurks just like I do. I lurk. Plus, I haven't been live. Jeepers, I haven't been live on YouTube in a long time. I'm trying to figure out if I start live streaming again, what to live stream about. Because I'm so pissed off at the world kind of thing, you know? All the lies, all the plotting and scheming of the evil one. So I'm kind of like, you know, I don't feel like jolly, like all happy to go live streaming. You getting rusty on me, Wacky? Yeah, well. Good to see you, though. Every time I live stream on YouTube, every time, the one thing that's so cool is people from the old neighborhood, and you know who you are, people from the old neighborhood come in. I try to lurk, but get too bored, so I have to say something. Yeah. I remember, you know, this is funny. This is just kind of it bugged me, though. It bugged me. Some of you remember when we used to do the sub for sub, when we were all doing sub for sub. And I used to go into some streams, and, you know, I changed. I stopped doing that. I realized it doesn't work. Not the way we thought it would work. But, I'd go into streams, and sometimes, the person doing the stream would acknowledge people in the chat, and they'd, hey, Green Bay Wacky's in here. That's a great place to go and get subs. And I was stamped with this label of the sub for sub channel. And for the longest time, that bugged me. They couldn't just say, hey, Green Bay Wacky's in here. Good to see you, bro. It was always like, go over there to get subs. Go over there to get subs. It's fun viewing. Hiya. I'm just making the point that, sometimes what we do on social media, you get the reputation for it. And for a while, that was a hot thing. But it's kind of like, where do you go from there, Because that died off. That died off big time. It was the 420 community, though, Brown Dwarf, that got, my first 500 subs, I'll bet. Subs is not everything. No, it's really not. It's so weird. It's Memorial Day weekend. It just doesn't feel like it. I've just been so busy. I mean, this is supposed to be like a chill out and remember the people that gave us our freedom in this great country. And I don't know why. And plus, it's weird because for years, with all my kids were in the marching band at the high school. So they always did the Memorial Day parades. We'd always go to them. Now I'm a few years, we're no more kids in high school. And it's weird because it comes around, I'm like, oh, that parade's going, but I don't have a kid in it. The golden era, yeah. Man, I might have to refill this coffee pretty soon. I'm going, man. I drink coffee like water. Oh no, we went from 7 people in the house to 5 people in the house to 3 people in the house. That's terrible. I don't care. I just wanted to get live for a little bit and just kind of remember I'm a live streamer. Does the mic sound all right? This is my new HyperX mic. Look at it's. I can turn it off. Wow, that's a really good mic. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Is it St. Paul I'm Dog? Good to see you in the house. Late night or early morning? Yeah. I go through this every time when my relatives come over. I don't get my normal bed because my daughter's in there with my wife. And then I got the dogs. Well, it was the dog. Now it's the dogs. Oh, Harmony is so chill. She is just really, really chilled. She's back there. She just climbed into the kennel. She's like, I'm good. She's like, I'm good. I'm good. Your GIF is rad wacky. You got stickers to that? No. I like this one. I call it, because, you always name your scenes. I call this one Random Cool. Random Cool. That's probably one of my... it's funny, though. I used to be so obsessed with the green screen. Now I don't care. You can see my snowmobile back there. My bikes are back here. Kennels are over here, It's like, whatever. Whatever. Green screen's overrated. It's funny to watch your songs and the dad dance that came with it. Actually, though, when it comes to dancing, let's see if it's still in here. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. I'm looking for something. Do I still have it in here? This is my favorite dance tune. This is my favorite dance tune right here. Pterodactyl dance. Rawr! 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 Pterodactyl dance. 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 Rawr! 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 Try it sometime. You'll be a happy person. That's right. Try it sometime. You'll be a happy person. Oh. Safety dancing. Oh my goodness. That song. I still love that song. That song was huge for the longest time. It was so fun to sing that song. S S S S A A A A F F F F E E E E T T T T Y. Safety, safety, dance. Dun 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 dun. I mean, we just loved it. And what was even better yet, now this, Brown Dwarf can probably relate to this since he's taking some bong hits. That was back when I was a stoner. So it was even all that more enjoyable. Oh my goodness. So what are we at? Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon. Oh my goodness. Man, I haven't live streamed on D-Live for over 3 months, and I haven't live streamed on YouTube here for probably a month and a half, I'll bet. Like I said, I'm sure some of you guys that stream, if you still stream, oh, maybe you don't stream anymore, or never did. Just wrestle with what to stream about. I mean, I like to just talk, read the chat, and that kind of stuff. But I don't know, there were times I was doing a theme, you know? A live streaming theme. Oh my goodness. Can you actually hear my fan running on my computer with this mic? I mean, it's running smooth, but it's kind of loud. And I got it down on the ground. I mean, I don't know why the computer... maybe I should blow it out again. It's probably got a crap load of dust in there. I take my air compressor and blow it out. So what's new? What's new in the world? Target lost $9 billion in stock. Can you imagine that? $9 fucking billion for going woke. Go woke, go broke. $9 billion loss thus far. $9 billion with a B. I didn't even know Target made that much money. I never shop at Target. I hate that place. It's too trendy. It's too trendy. I'm a Walmart guy. Not that I should probably shop there. You know, they put all the mom and pops out of business. But yeah, I never liked Target anyway. Oh my goodness. I might have to go fill this up. I got it here. I'll put it on the dog cam in case anything happens. Hey. Back. I'm back. I'm back. No targets there? Well, you didn't miss anything, Study Boy. Oh, there's Ozzy. All right. There's Oz. He's going to roam around the garage and find some place to lie down. Well, I don't know if you guys heard about that controversy with Target, but they put out a whole line of clothing and merchandise, Pride merchandise, and that's fine. You want to do that. The problem was they targeted children. It's a children's line of Pride merchandise. So a lot of people are, oh, Ozzy's going to chill out in his camp. Look at that. Wow. He just went in there on his own. You tired, Oz? Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Oh, you're just dropping down. You're just dropping down. It's funny, it's behind Ozzy. I got myself one of those mobility scooters. Now, before you think I'm old, that's not why I got it. I got a 4-wheel one. It looks cool. It's dark blue. It's got a basket on the front. Here, I'll even show you it. I'll take a picture of it. Check this out. Check my bad ride out. Not the greatest picture in the world, but it'll give you the point. Check that bad boy out. 3.7 miles an hour. 4 miles an hour. 14 miles it'll drive. Now, why did I get it? Why did I get it? I got it to take Ozzy for walks around the neighborhood. Long walks for miles. I mean, I like walking, but he's a husky, bro. If I go around the neighborhood, around the loop, you know, it might take 10, 12 minutes. That's just not enough. And I don't want to walk for frickin' 3 or 4 miles. So I just hit the switch. It's electric. It's quiet. I can go out at night, whenever, and just drive all over the place until he's so frickin' worn out that he's just going to go to bed. So that's the story. That's why I got it. That's why I got it. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Don't have Target here. It's the last comment. Adventures with Beth. Nothing is quick with you, Dave, LOL. Well, well, don't get me started. Oh, man. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. I suppose a lot of people are probably gone doing, like, the things that, you know, I should be doing. Boating. Maybe I should go out on the boat this weekend. That's a thought, actually. I haven't taken it out yet. I just cleaned it up the other day from the winter. Love Cameron's coffee. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Cameron's coffee. Man, I was just over kind of lurking Ben's stream. Cab, I think he fell asleep on his stream, man. Is he awake yet? I don't know. Looked like he was sleeping. I was going to type in there, and I'm like, he's sleeping. Out weekend is going to be a washout. Bud Light and Target have the stigma now. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know where these companies, I mean, what they're doing. But, you know, I heard someone the other day say they don't care about their losses because they'll just make it up somehow from a government grant or something, you know, as long as they go woke. The whole world's gone freaking crazy. You should go Google that Target store. You should look at the merchandise. I mean, again, the problem is not, hey, if you want to sell that kind of merchandise, that's not the problem, okay? The problem is it's geared at children, young children. I mean, they have some stuff that are like tux outfits, like if you're a little boy, so that you don't, you know, show so much. You're tucked in, you know. They have things to tuck in little girls. I mean, I don't know where this shit comes from. To me, I mean, personally, I think it's just kind of disgusting. I mean, I'm a parent, you know, even though my kids are grown. $9 billion loss. I think Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch, I think they lost $6 billion already with a B. That's a pretty substantial hit. He's got to do a barbecue in the morning. Well, Bud Light and Target got barbecued. You know, I got to admit, too, all this stuff geared towards children, I have a lot of gay friends, you know, on YouTube. And I've talked to them, and they don't like this stuff that's going on with children, like the drag queen story time and all that other stuff. They just want to live their lives and, you know, enjoy life and all that. And they don't, I just had a talk with a friend the other night, and they pretty outraged at this behavior, this stuff they're doing towards the children. It's just evil. It's demonic. Yeah, St. Paul I'm dog. Well, I watched a video of an ex-Satanist that became a born-again Christian, and he was given his take on why the satanic cults target the children for all their horrible stuff that they do. And he said because he was in that cult, luckily he got out of it. And by the way, if you're a Satanist, it's okay. You're welcome here in the Wacky. I mean, I'm not like... But anyway. No, but what he said, and it makes perfect sense, they target the children because that hurts God the most, and they want to hurt God. And corrupting an innocent child is as close to hurtful, the most hurtful experience they can do towards God. So, yeah, man, the end day is there's going to be demons roaming around the earth. I don't know what that's going to look like, but that would be like a bunch of Joe Bidens. Did I say that? I did. Man, it feels kind of... I'm a little rusty, but it feels good to just be streaming a little bit. Just a little bit, like, you know. We had 7, now we have 6. We were that boring that we lost somebody in 30 seconds. They also grow up thinking that way, and those things are remembered. Oh, and then we got that controversy with the Angels and the Dodgers. I don't know if you heard about that. They've got, what's it called? It's a freak show. These people are just, I mean, they do mocking of Christ on the cross and a bunch of other stuff. It's a transgender group. Nothing wrong with the transgender part, but what they do is just shocking, and they're being honored at like Dodger Stadium and with the Angels. Why did professional sports take such a dump into the toilet for politics? I can't stand professional sports anymore. I wasn't a huge fan, but whatever fan I was is like gone. I mean, they all just taking their knees, doing the Black Lives Matter, all the political stuff. I don't know if you're a sports fan or not, but if I want to watch a sports game, like a baseball game or a football game, I just want to see the game. I don't want to be hit with propaganda. I don't want to be hit with a political message. Sports and politics should never mix. Oh, it'll just never be the same again. Don't get me started. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Everyone's at different ages that come through the stream. But I never thought I'd see the stuff happening that's happening right now. I thought that'd be later. Like, pass that on to my... Like, I thought I'd just get a little glimpse of the evil in the world, kind of be able to pinpoint it a little bit, then I'll die. And then my kids will have to deal with it. But no. No. I live to see the craziness myself, and it's getting crazier every day. I have too much to say about that. YouTube wouldn't like that. Yeah, I know, the whole censorship thing, gotta watch what you say. I mean, I don't know what's up with YouTube lately, though, because I've seen some really outspoken videos, whether it be on transgender, COVID, or this, that, or the other thing. And the videos are still up, and the people have lots of subscribers. So I don't know if they're loosening up a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. I wish YouTube would get back to the wild, wild west that it used to be and just let everything fly. See, I look at it this way with all the censorship. The truth, whatever that truth is, can stand up to debate, can stand up to being scrutinized, argued, talked about, whatever. But a lie can only be supported by force through censorship. It's kind of like, you know. Well, go ahead and type some of your thoughts, Adventures with Beth. Let's see what they are. I need something to talk about. Come on, throw me a lifeline. Coming down hard on the wrong people, just my opinion. Well, I know what's happening and where it's going. You know, all this stuff, if you watch news, it's better if you watch alternative news sources. But all this stuff with the weaponization of the government, all this stuff with the censorship, it's not what we think it is, what it's going to be or what it's going to lead to. It's kind of preparing the way, in my opinion, this is my opinion, for the one world government. I believe there's going to be a rapture of Christians. We're going to be taking away, the true followers of Christ, the church. And then there's going to be a 7-year tribulation. And I believe all this censorship and all this, and, you know, like they call parents at school board meetings domestic terrorists and all this other stuff that's coming out. The goal eventually is going to be to outlaw Christianity. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the rise of the Antichrist. Christians are going to be killed. It's not about the censorship of COVID or all this other stuff. It's going to lead to what the Antichrist wants. No talk of God, no Bibles, no videos about God, none of that. They'll take you to Walmart parking lot and off with your head, you know. Truly hope it will take it away before it gets much. Oh, this is nothing compared to what the tribulation's going to be. Beth, this is a walk in the park, man. I can go ride my bike tonight. This is nothing. I mean, you ever read about the tribulation? I mean, there's going to be like giant hailstorms and, you know, mark of the beast, or you get killed, can't buy, sell, or trade. There's going to be plagues. It's going to be horrible. You know, people say we're living in hell on earth. This is not hell on earth. This is nothing like what's going to happen during the tribulation period. That's going to be the time where the wrath of God is going to come on down. I didn't want to hear it. Mark of the Beast is monetary. Well, the Mark of the Beast is already here, St. Paul I'm Dog, in a sense, if you think about it. It's just a matter of, what does Satan want to use? Should I use QR codes, RFID chips? Should I use quantum tattoos? Should I use regular tattoos? I mean, it's like it's already here. They can mark anyone and make him do whatever. Rosie, happy Memorial Day weekend. That's a surprise. That's the seamstress, by the way, who I really hugged in real life. It's been a while, but I didn't forget. Oh, Rosie, guess what? Well, chat, actually. Now, most of you know that have come to the streams know I'm a grandpa now. Got one grandchild. She's beautiful. She's a little over a year old. But we just found out number 2 is coming. Number 2. We're going to have another one. So I'm going to be a twice over grandfather. Grandpa Wacky. Happy weekend, seamstress. Yeah, good to see you, Rosie. Still got that Nova? Isn't it a Nova? She's got this badass car. It's for sale, by the way, if she still has it. It's about 30 grand, but it's badass. If you still have it, go out and drive it. Go race somebody this weekend. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, thanks, Rosie. It's weird. I don't feel I haven't aged that much. I mean, I got some gray in the mustache, a little bit in the hair, but I got my summer hair now. See, it's short now. Last time you saw me, it was long. Novas last forever. Well, they actually used to know how to build cars, Beth. Not like everything's plastic nowadays, you know? Besides, I wouldn't even want a new car because they're all remote controlled where they could shut them off. If I could even learn to load it. Well, if I remember right, that's a drag car. And I could see how that would be. It probably when he started up, it's probably blah 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 blah. You know, big old cam shaking the whole frickin' car. And then you'd have to pop the clutch out and put it up on a car trailer. Yeah, that could be a lot of work, actually. Me and my daughter, Haley, that's our little running joke. Sometimes we always, I don't know. You know, it's funny how you try to remember how you and your kids came up with little things. But somehow or another, we made the sound of a V8 engine once and it stuck with us. So I can look at her and go, blah, 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 blah. And she'll be blah, 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 blah. She'll do it back. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like thunder. Well, I'm sure it's loud, Rosie, because that kind of car, I'm sure it doesn't have a Midas muffler on it. I'm gonna go to bed. I should be in bed, dog. I should be in bed, but I'm dog sitting. Man, they are so out of energy tonight. Look at Ozzy there. And look at Harmony. Harmony in the back. Harmony. So yeah, we got 2 Huskies. I need to go to bed too. We all should. What are we doing up at 3:40 in the morning? 4:40 if you're on the East Coast. Yeah, they are. I actually have a couple videos I haven't uploaded. Well, I haven't released them yet. I'll probably release them today, but yeah, we got Harmony about a month ago. Wait a minute here. I probably have a little, I think I shot, let's see here. This was just a little bit earlier. That's Harmony. And Ozzy was so tired, he just laid down over there on the dog mat. He's just zonkoid. That's Harmony. Seamstress says, watching videos, I'm celebrating finished planting my... Every year we say we're going to do a garden. Rosie, I got plenty of land to do a garden. But we don't do it because we're going to have to build at least minimum a 6-foot fence. Because we have so many deer. It's going to have to be a 6-foot fence or they're going to eat everything. So we just kind of like, do we really want to build a big-ass 6-foot fence out in the backyard? It's like, you know, it's like my wife, like, yeah, you go first, you build it. You build it. I've been, bless them. Yeah, thanks. It's fun viewing. I love them. I spend so much time with them. But that takes, I mean, that's part of why I'm so busy. Between work, the house, the dogs. I mean, what's left at the end of the day for live streaming, you know? Oh, no. Harmony, she's fixed. Well, supposedly, I sure hope so. And Ozzy, we signed a contract that we can't breed him. So, no, we're not. No, it's not for breeding. It's just for love. Just for love. Just for love. But they keep you busy. I mean, they're high energy dogs, you know. Yeah, I don't know if you were lurking, Rosie, but I just showed the picture of it. I actually bought one of those mobility scooters, those four-wheel mobility scooters, just to take Ozzy for walks through the neighborhood. He's so high energy. I'm like, man, I am not walking 3 miles or 4 miles. So I bought this about a month and a half back, ordered one from Walmart. $700 I paid for that bad boy. So I can go like almost 4 miles an hour. It's electric. And I can drive up to 14 miles on a charge. So sometimes late at night, that's how I wear Ozzy out. I just hop out, take him for a walk around the neighborhood. You know, I'm just hitting the button with leash in one hand and gas pedal. And it's funny how it works out. He's really used to it now. Like, he'll stop at the mailbox. And when I walk him at night, I like to walk him at night because no one's out there. And I use the stretchy leash, you know, the one that's more retractable, I should say. And we got a rhythm down now, so I'll be driving along. He'll stop at the mailbox to, you know, he's got to, you know how it goes. Dog's got to pee on every mailbox. And I drive by him, and then he sees I'm driving by him, and then he runs ahead of me before the thing catches up to the retractable part. That would make a good video. Yeah, wacky on a mobility scooter. Yeah, I just showed it. It was a good investment. That's the way to walk a dog, Rosie, right there. And then what I did was I customized it. It's got a basket on the front, so I put a garbage can in there. And I got a handheld pooper scooper. I've got a big pooper scooper, like a long one, but I got the handheld one, so when he drops a log, I don't have to sit there like with that little bag. You know how people do that, the poop bag, and then you got to carry it on you. Oh, I freaking hated that about walking Ozzy. Now I just got the scooper, and I got a Tupperware in the basket, and I scoop out of there. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Too funny. Well, thanks for hanging out for a little while, saying hello. I know it's late night Memorial Day weekend. Can't expect too much, you know. And I'll get the worst night's sleep tonight. Because, just a reminder, my son and his wife's over with the grandkid. They're visiting. That's why I'm out in the garage with the dogs. Dogs got to stay outside. My kid's allergic to dogs. And Ozzy's allergic to strangers, so I don't want him to bite him or anything. But, so every time when they come visit, they sleep in my daughter's room, who's home from college. Well, she's going to college, but closer, living with us now. And so that means she goes into our bedroom to sleep. Her and my wife hang out. They watch chick flicks and all that until they finally fall asleep. So when I finally go in to go to bed, I got my wife. It's king. Now, granted, it's a big bed. It's king size. But my wife's there, my daughter's there, and then I'm there. And that means I get the far right corner because, you know, they're taking up the left, the middle. That leaves me a sliver on the right. So I'll toss and turn all night. But I do have a MyPillow. Make you a video, I'd watch it. Well, you know what I might... I'll think about it, Rosie. I thought about doing some live streams from the mobility scooter. I get one of those phone mounts and put it on the handlebar, you know, so I could live stream while I'm out walking Ozzy on the mobility scooter. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Kill two birds with one stone, you know? Maybe I'll live stream it. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. We're down to four people. Oh, it's terrible. The numbers are awful. It's fun viewing. Yeah, do it. I'd watch that. Well, actually, I've had a fair number of people show up when I do my delivery live streams when I'm out delivering in the car. I haven't done those for a while, but I was getting 20 to 30 people in there for those. Granted, that's a better time to stream, though, too. You know, and that was like the earlier evening. I just, yeah, I don't really have a focus for videos or streams right now. It's pretty much a hodgepodge, just whatever happens. The seamstress says, I have a king-size bed, too. We fit 2 adults and 2 kids when we have company in the other beds. Well, see, we do have... My wife was talking about turning into the guest bedroom. What happened was my son was upstairs in our 3rd bedroom upstairs, and I don't know, about a year back, he moved downstairs. We let him have the basement. So he's got the basement now. So we have that room, and it's just kind of where we keep some extra food. We got a desk in there and a table, and it's kind of a hodgepodge room right now. And my wife was just talking about this the other day, like maybe we should actually redo that room and turn it into the guest bedroom. You know, then we can all sleep normally when people come over. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Put it on the honey to-do list. Sorry, swallowing on stream. Oh, I'm so sore. Oh, my goodness. I was helping my kid and his friend with the brakes on their car tonight, and just a lot of back-breaking work. Just kind of like, I'm kind of like, Didn't expect to... Oh, you're waking up, Oz? Hey, buddy. You really should get a close-up here of Harmony. I could probably get him with treats. Harmony, you want a treat? Ozzy, you want a treat? I'll see if I can bribe them. We'll see how tired they are. We'll find out just how tired they are, or if I can get them with a pepperoni. You want a treat, Oz? Come and get it. Harmony, you want a treat? You want a treat? You want a treat? Come on. Oh, Harmony's like, I'm all over that. This is Harmony. Hi, sweetie. Oh, she's so cute. You want a treat? Good girl. Now, you probably can't see it in the camera. Maybe if she looks at the camera. She's got, oh, hold on. If I can get her to look. She's got that condition where she's got one blue eye and one brown eye. Very common. Ozzy, you want a treat too? Come on, bud. Oh, she's such a sweetie. Here, let's see if we can... She's like, give me the treat. Give me the treat. Give me the treat. Oh, Ozzy's like, okay, he's gonna come over. I gotta give one to Ozzy. I gotta get one to Ozzy, sweetie. Hold on. Hold on, we got double trouble here. I've started a bad thing. Okay, it's for you, Ozzy. Hold on, Harmony. Oh, such a sweetie. Such a good boy. Here's another one for Ozzy. Another one for Harmony. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, I just love you guys. Another one for Ozzy. One more for Harmony. And one more for Ozzy. Okay. There you go. You guys, you can go lay down again. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. All gone. All gone. Oh, such a sweetheart. Annette Butler? Hey, how you doing? I'm just dog sitting out in the garage. Oh, such a sweetie. She's an Alaskan husky, and he's a Siberian husky, so different kind of breeds, but they get along good, actually. They really do. I mean, when Haley brings her dog over, I got 2 alpha males in the house. Now I got she's a female. See her eyes, though? I don't know if the camera, if you can see that. She's got one blue eye and one brown eye. It's like what's the name of it? Just Google it. It's a condition that's very common with them. Yeah. That your girlfriend does. Such a sweetie. Love you. I love you, sweetie. They're a lot cuter looking than the wacky, so, You gonna go lay down, Harmony? You gonna go lay down? You can go lay down if you're tired. It's okay. It's okay. You gonna go lay down? Ozzy's lying down. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Oh, you're tired. Yeah, go lay down. Or just lay down right there. Yeah, wherever you want to lay down. It's just fine. Yeah, well, I can't help showing the dogs off. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. It's fun viewing. Having eyes of 2 different colors is known as heterochromia. Yeah, that sounds right. Something chromia. something chromia. She was apparently a rescue dog. She was a rescue, and they couldn't take care of her, so my son's friend took her in, and she didn't get along with his animals. So then my son said, I'll take her. Not actually asking dad or mom if we could have a second dog, of course. But I gotta admit, we sort of, for the moment, are kind of in love with her. She's so cool. Yeah, she's so chill, too. She's not like Ozzy, but it's funny, though. She's a little sassy. She can be a little sassy with Ozzy, like put him in his place. If she gets one of his toys and she wants to hold it, she'll, quick little. But she's not like an alpha male, like where she'll fight with Ozzy. Like, they don't get into fights. And sometimes they're downright. I miss these moments with the camera. I mean, the other night, for like 5 minutes, they were just licking each other. She was licking his paws, and they looked like they were making out almost. I mean, it was hilarious. And I'm like, where's the camera when all the good stuff's rolling? I've been all right, Annette. I've been all right. Thanks for asking. I'm a grandfather now, and I got a second grandkid on the way, which we just found out a couple weeks ago. My daughter just got her diploma, graduating college. She's still got to finish a class or two. She got her diploma early. Plus work. You know, I'm working. And tons of, I mean, jeepers, the past 2-3 weeks has been yard work, leaves, sticks, branches, you know. Yeah, thanks. So just a little bit of everything going on. Splash in a few private projects of, you know, fixing a car here or there, you know. Oh, there she goes. Harmony's going back to lie down. She's like, I'm going to go crash. They know they know the drill. They can't come in the house while the relatives are over, so it's kind of like I got to take them for walks. I got to keep them in the garage. I got to stay up late, you know. Heterochromia. She's beautiful. Oh, yeah. She's so soft, too. She's so soft. She's a little bit, don't tell her this. I mean, she's a lady. She's a little bit overweight, I think. She's a little bit chunky. We got to get her more exercise, you know. A little more exercise, maybe a little diet. Shh, don't tell her that. She's a lady. Don't. So, happy Memorial Day weekend. Here we are. I spoiled. You know, that's got to change, though, seamstress Rosie. I spoil Ozzy, too, and he's got some bad behavior. He's still having some accidents in the house. He's 3 years old. And he knows to go outside and, you know, a few other things. So he still needs a little bit of training. Yeah, when we first got Harmony, she was going in the house for a couple days. Then I got her. She's pretty much over that. She figured it out after I kept taking her out. This is where you go. This is where you go. This is where you go in this house. It's winter here now. I love the cold. I'm so happy our cold winter is over with, Annette. I am so glad that it's spring finally here. I mean, I love winter. I mean, my goodness, that's one of my snowmobiles sitting there. I keep them in the garage so they don't get all crummy, you know. But there's a point where I want the snow gone, I want the cold gone, I want it all gone. Got a whole slew of projects to do for the summer, God willing, that I'm still here, of course. Love spring and summer. Yeah, and my wife's getting all her, she's the plant lady, so I get to enjoy. She set up a little bistro kind of table with chairs out on the front patio. She's got all her flowers out there, so I find myself sitting out there in the mornings now with a little cup of coffee and a smoke. Probably do better just drinking the coffee, not doing the smoke, but... Yeah, my mom used to be into that too, landscaping with all the flowers and all that. And I got the same problem. It's already started again. I went through it last year. So when I put the dogs out front on the cable, you know, go potty kind of thing when I don't walk them around the yard or something, there's a spot right they walk out to in front of the front patio. They're digging it up again. Last year, I seeded it and I grew grass. I was able to get Ozzy to stop digging. Well, they're digging again in the same spot. So now I'm going to have to fill it in with some dirt and reseed it with grass seed and get it to grow again. But Huskies love to dig. I'm like, oh. And it just, when I see it, I'm like, knock it off, man. I'm like, no digging. And they might stop, but then they want to come in the house, and their paws are all full of mud, and I'm like, oh. So So I got a towel there at the front door. I got to wipe their paws off, make them lay down, and down in Canberra and Melbourne, go down to 2 degrees, -2. We'll get 7 degrees tonight, 22. But I don't know what those temperatures are because I'm assuming those are metric. Like, right? Like when you say -2 degrees, I mean, in Wisconsin, when it's 2 below, it's 2 below. I mean, you're talking like, 10 below, 20 below, 30 below. Celsius. So, okay, hold on. I forget what's what. How much is -2 Celsius? 28 degrees Fahrenheit. 28 degrees? That's like t-shirt weather here in Wisconsin. That's t-shirt weather. Oh my goodness, I love roses, yeah. Me as well. Wow, we just jumped up to 10 people in the house. Nobody must be live streaming. We even had Dr. Fish here earlier. We had Brown Dwarf. It's always nice to see the old neighborhood in the chat. Ray the Fam! Whoa, check that out. Nowhere else to go. Might as well hang out here. No. Man, it's 4 in the morning here. You guys get some insane weather over there. Oh, yeah, the funniest, though, Annette, was when Cab 7 came to visit me. He picked the coldest winter ever to visit me for 3 days. We had 60 below wind chill and actual 35 to 40 below temp. Monstrous cold front. Monstrous. Papa Capone, I'm sure you heard. Botter was caught and is a 14-year-old. What's your opinion? I did see that video, that live stream and all. I don't have an opinion. I don't know. Good to see you, though. Thanks for coming through the stream. The Lizard King in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, long time no see, Ray the Fam. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that, the funny thing is, that was one of the worst times in my life when that went on. Me and Cab were just, it was horrible. We punched through it and got through it, we just supported each other. And I mean, there were days we were like literally almost in tears. It was so bad. But what I'm getting at, I don't hold any ill will or ill feelings for whoever did that. I hope they straighten their life out, whether it was that person or a different person. I'm not mad at them. I've forgiven them. Nothing, no bad feelings. It's just a long memory from the past. Chris Woods, CBDC, new digital dollar, no paper money. Oh yeah, central bank digital currency. Don't get me started on that. If that's not the mark of the beast. You know what I love? Me and my wife were talking about this just the other day. Our apps were screwing up for our deliveries. We do deliveries. And we're like, we can't even get our phone to run a frickin' delivery app. And they want to convert the entire world to a digital currency. Yeah, that's going to make me really have confidence. Like, I'm 400 miles away from home and I got to fill my tank. You have been declined. You have been declined. You have been declined. I'm like, Whenever you can, you should spend cash. If they get central bank digital currency through, we're screwed as a society. That is the final hurrah for absolute control. Once they digitally control yours and mine, our money, that is going to be like very hard to get back to a society that, has cash. Lizard King says that will never work. That will force folks to go back to trade and barter. Well, yeah, that'll be happening. I trade and barter all the time. That's how I have half my vehicles. Trading and bartering. Papa Capone says, I'll never forgive Noodles. I know he was involved and directed that teenager, but one day that will come out. Yeah, I just, Papa, I don't know. I just got a gentle spirit. And forgiveness, remember this too. Forgiveness is for you to heal. You can forgive someone, but not restore that person. So if you have a problem with someone, you can forgive them, but you don't have to become best friends with them or anything like that. It's good for your soul. It's good for your soul. If I have cash, I spend it as fast as I can due to the downhill stride of the dollar losing its value, and I will never keep money online ever. I usually have my money in the bank. Well, that's easy for me, Annette. I don't have any extra money to keep in the bank, so it really doesn't matter. I'm kind of paycheck to paycheck and credit cards, So, I mean, that's just me. That's just me. But, hey, I own all my cars. They're all paid for. I bought them all for cash. Do you get interest with digital? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I don't know. See, here's the thing. People are not going to know what was sprung on them and what it means for their future and their children's future. They're going to most people that I talk to, when you talk about digital money, they're like, oh, we already have that. We have credit cards and we do all our banking online. So they think in their mind it's the same thing. But it's not the same thing. Because if I take $100 and I go to Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something like that, and I want to buy something, and I go over to that person's house and I give them the cash, there's no record that I just bought that thing, whatever it was. But once they make it so everything's digital, the government will know everything that everyone buys. They'll tax everything that everyone buys. And here's the scariest part, because we already saw it, like with the truckers in Canada. The government will be able to turn your money on and off. They'll be able to say, we don't like your political views. Declined. They'll be able to turn your money on and off. Or they'll say things like, see, their real plan, the plan is to make you into a social credit score with carbon credits. They're going to say, oh, you've used too much gasoline this month. You're polluting the atmosphere. I'm sorry. No more gas for you till next week. That's the kind of shit that they're going to do with that. I don't think this stuff's going to happen until the rapture happens. They keep talking about, they rolled out digital currency and all that. But to actually physically get rid of the dollar, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen before the rapture. I don't know. Yeah, Seamstress Rosie, most people don't do any investigation. They don't do any critical thinking. The young people today think, oh, that's great. Digital currency. Oh, great. I don't have to take my wallet anywhere. I've just got a chip in my palm that gets scanned, They don't understand the ramifications of the it's so scary how our government has surrounded the people. It was supposed to be a government for the people, of the people, but now it's just the government against the people. I mean, they own our ass. They do whatever they want. It was never supposed to be this way. It was not supposed to be this way. Megan! Megan's in the chat. Good to see you. Love you, girl. I'm going to wait until next week because it's so damn expensive for gas. Oh, Lizard King? Okay, I look at it this way. Without saying a whole lot about the last election, without saying anything either way, I'll keep my opinions to myself. But I know this, a lot of people did actually vote for Joe Biden. Whether it was 81 million or not, that's questionable. But the point is, I have lost, me and my wife do deliveries for a living, and we've calculated out, we've probably in the last 2 years, to the extra price of gasoline, the extra price of food, because the gasoline that delivers that food to the stores, we've lost $15,000 to $20,000. So all the liberals, look, nothing personal, because I know some of you might be in the chat that voted to get rid of Trump because they thought he was a racist and tweeted mean tweets. You slit your own fucking throat. Mine too. You slit my throat, your throat, because now we're all broke. You should have just put up with the mean tweets that you thought were so mean. Yeah, I fired up a stream, Megan. I'm dog sitting. The relatives are over. They're chilled. Look at that. And the kennels are open. They can come out if they want. They're not locked. They're so tired. So when the relatives come over, I got to keep them out in the garage. They can't be around the other people. They'll press a button and they activate the chip to physically control you like a car, and they did with things in Live Free or Die Hard movie. Oh, I believe that. Why'd you do this? Back to my corner. Well, Megan, I was sitting here. I was just smoking a few cigarettes, drinking a little bit of coffee, staring at the computer screen. I'm like, okay, I'll fire up a... We set a record, Megan. We got 10 people in there at one point. Well, you know what? I think inspired me to do a stream, Megan? I don't know if you were lurking at all, but I was lurking cabs a little earlier over on D-Live. I'm pretty sure you fell asleep on the stream or damn close to it. And I was like, and I was yawning, and I drank a little coffee, and it's like, I got a little gas in the tank. I was like, I got a little bit of gas in the tank, so I fired one up. Seamstress says, go buy food or groceries and they cut you off. I've watched the videos. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Rosie. That's why people need to resist. You know what they did, though? Oh, where was it? Nigeria, I think it was. The government switched them over to some type of a digital currency, and the people revolted and rejected it. So the government, outlawed physical cash. Don't quote me on this. I'd have to go reread all the articles I read on it. And then the government took the ATM machines away. They started removing ATM machines. So they literally just forced the switch onto the people. It's pretty scary, actually. Well, when I was there, Seamstress, he had 5 or 10 people in there. I think he was sleeping. I'm not sure. I should go check D-Live and see. Well, I'm always here. I better mute my desktop audio. get a copyright strike if the front page comes up. All right, we'll see. He must have woke up, I'm gonna guess. See if he's still alive. Ah, he looks awake now. He looks awake. Wow, he's growing his hair out. Damn, Cab. Growing your hair out, bro. Growing your hair out. Man, it's like hitting his collar now. Down here. He's got 18 people in the chat. 18 people in the chat. What do you mean back to your corner, by the way, Megan? What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, we just dropped down to 4. I'll probably send everyone to cab, but that's okay. Yeah, you know, Lizard King, the funny thing is what you're talking about there. I'm very awake to what's going on in the world in general. It's kind of sad that some stuff you have to be careful about what you talk about, like on YouTube. Some stuff. They seem to be loosening up a little bit, though. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube that are kind of controversial, or used to be, and they seem to be letting it slide, so I don't know. Cameron's Coffee. 4:20 in the morning. 4:20 in the morning. Man, I smoke too much when I live stream. It's nothing like when I'm delivering. I mean, when I'm delivering, I can go through 10 or 12 cigarettes over the course of a whole shift. I can go through 12 or 15 cigarettes in just like an hour, it seems like, when I'm live streaming. So live streaming could be hazardous to my health. Oh, my goodness. Memorial Day weekend, a lot of people away. I am proud of myself, though. I have been going back to church. My wife kind of got me back. I think I'm on a streak now, 2 or 3 weeks straight. Wow, 2 or 3 times in a row. Seamstress says, oh my, did you look at Cab's hair? You looking at how much hair he's growing out? He's growing his hair out. I think that's what she means. It's too funny. That's too funny. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Well, it felt good just to get live for a little bit. Feels good. Just for a smidgen, a little bit, you know. Wow, they are down for the count. They are so tired. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Close your big husky eyes. You backslid going to church. Yeah, I guess, Rosie. I guess that's what I did. I'm doing the opposite, I guess. Yeah, probably what I'll do for a little while is I'll probably watch a little more news, and then I'll probably go to bed eventually here. It's just kind of a short stream. Well, I'm gonna get going. Say happy Memorial Day weekend to everyone. Maybe I'll be on more over the weekend because I have to dog sit. So it's just kind of a short stream. What do we do? An hour and 20 minutes. I just want to send my love to everyone. Thanks for coming, Seamstress and Lizard King and Papa and Megan and earlier Dr. Fish and Brown Dwarf. I'm gonna go over and bug Cab for a little bit in his stream if he's still live. Is he still live? Yeah, he's still live. Happy weekend. Yes.